Welcome to our surf center Playa Sur in El Médano. We would like to give you some information and tips in order to help you enjoy your windsurfing experience. At your arrival, we will quickly take some necessary details off you. The board cards help us find out, without difficulty, if your wanted equipment is available or not. Our system ensures that, when finishing, everything is in its place. When taking your chosen sail, you must put your card in its corresponding gap. After taking your mast foot, please take your board and check if it is free of damages, especially at the front. After screwing on your mast foot, it is time to choose the size of your sail and check if it is okay. Please also check if the battens are in good condition. Then carry everything to the windsurfer's starting point. Our area reaches from the harbor to the Montaña Roja. The starting point for kite surfers is from the bunker up to the first rock towards Montaña Roja, now marked in white. The starting point for windsurfers is from the bunker up to the bin, seen when looking towards El Médano, now marked in red. Seeing Montaña Roja from this perspective means that you have sailed too far out. The current and wind direction in this area is very dangerous. Swimming back with own strength is nearly impossible. Our limit is the end of Montaña Roja, now marked in red. To your left you will be able to see the chimney, and to the right the end of Montaña Roja. Please stay inside the area marked in green. For us windsurfers, the green line at the Montaña Roja is the furthest we may go out. On the other side, the harbour can easily be recognized. The area marked in red now points out sharp rocks which could cause injuries to the surfers and damages to the equipment. The area marked in orange shows the last possibility for coming out of the water without problems. When you have reached this part of the bay, please walk back to our station. In the area marked in red, the rocks are very close to the water surface. Trying to come out here will most surely lead to a broken mast and a damaged board. The wind in our bay normally comes from the northeast. For kite surfers this is hardly a problem, but for windsurfers it could lead to an unwanted experience. The wind hold-up near Montaña Roja, marked in red, causes no clear strength and direction of the wind. Please stay far away from this part of the coastline. Back to the beginning. The red and green line marking the spot in front of the flashpoint surf bar shows where the windsurfing area separates from the swimming area towards El Médano. We take the bin as a border to separate from the swimmers. When entering the water, please make sure you carry the board and sail and pay attention to the waves coming in. For those of you who don't have much experience in sailing upwind, please take the yellow marked line as a reference. When you reach the beach again, just take your equipment and carry it back to the windsurf starting point opposite flashpoint. The picture shows a windsurfer who has already entered the red area. The most required point to come out of the water is just before the rocks in the kiting area. The rocks inside the red area can be seen clearly. Carry the equipment back or lift up the sail and push everything along the water to reach the starting point. Please do not attempt to start exactly where you came out. Here you can see some examples of how equipment can be damaged. Our equipment has manufacturer's guarantee. This doesn't justify any inappropriate use. Generally, we don't offer insurance for any damage. Pushing everything along the water with the sail lifted up completely avoids damage to the equipment as well as yourself and others. It is also important to pay attention to the direction of the wind when putting down your stuff, as this can also harm people and equipment. This is an example of what could happen during a moment of not being careful. Please do not leave things unattended on the beach. Our equipment should be enjoyed by you as well as by many others. Direct heat of the sun and hot sand makes our sails less resistant, leading to easy breaking. Please bring your equipment back to the containers during any breaks. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate in asking any members of staff. And now, hang loose and happy sailing!